yeah, for those that did, it was a pretty heavy downpour at times, lowering visibility. And so since midnight, here's a look at all of the rain that we have seen. Corpus Christi at the airport didn't pick up anything, but you do see through Flower Bluff and then the south side and along areas of Ocean Drive, we did pick up some rainfall. So Flower Bluff is reading just under 4/10 of an inch, Port Aransas 1/100th of an inch, and Kingsville is around 1/10 of an inch. Now we have seen some rain out toward Alice. A lot of that was yesterday and the day before, but still some showers out there now actually as we speak. You'll see 281 has kind of been the hot spot of some of these storms that we've seen lately. 81 degrees in Alice where it's a little cooler behind the rain. Similar story there in Freer. George West is not working right. It is not 49 degrees there. Pawnee is 91. Refugio also not working right. So overall though, we've got great temperatures in the 80s across the coastal bend. On our radar this evening, you do see that storm that is continuing to move to the north and slightly northwest there of Alice, west of Orange Grove. That's going to possibly pass just off to the west of Choke Canyon if it holds up. Now, a lot of these storms, as you see, they're kind of weakening as they continue to move inland. We've got a break now along the coast, so most of the activity will remain inland. Here's a closer look at that storm where we're not seeing any red on the radar, but there is some orange, so that could temporarily lower visibility, especially along Highway 59 if you know anyone traveling that direction. What we are watching, the reason for all of this rain is an upper level kind of weak trough that is set up just to our south over the Gulf. It's bringing up Gulf moisture. That means tropical moisture this time of year. And so that's why these storms can have a little bit more oomph or power than you expect. And so you may have noticed that with that storm that passed through portions of Corpus Christi this morning. This is our upper level energy associated with that storm. It's going to start to drift to the west, however, which will start to lower our rain chances. But Saturday and even into Sunday still looks like possibly even into Monday. Still looks like a decent chance for some of these pop-up storms because we're still going to have a lot of that Gulf moisture. So as the energy starts to move off to our west, we still have a lot of available moisture in our atmosphere for some storms to try to develop. But once we get to Tuesday, notice our air starts to turn a lot drier. And guess what that's going to be? That's Saharan dust. But here's the breakdown on Futurecast. You'll see as we head into early Saturday morning, mostly dry, but storms do start to pop up late morning and into the afternoon, especially around the Victoria Crossroads region to Houston, but even into the coastal bend, we're still tracking some pretty decent storms as we head into your Saturday. Sunday, a little bit less coverage, and then as we get into Monday, still another round of pop-up storms, but Tuesday our storm chances do trend down, and that's the Saharan dust. So right now on our tower camera, we have some cloudy skies. Our air quality is moderate. We have a light haze of Saharan dust still in our atmosphere today. You may notice that tomorrow we may briefly hit 91 degrees tomorrow before we see those pop-up storms possibly in the area again into the afternoon. When it comes to the Saharan dust, our amount of dust in our atmosphere goes down a lot by Sunday, but then it really rises for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. So it's this plume right here that we're tracking that's going to make its way across the Gulf. Good news, no new tropical activity expected over the next 7 days. As we take a look at our 7-day forecast, which we'll see if the data loads before I walk over to the desk, but what you're going to notice is temperatures that are going to be in the 90s. We'll have our best shot of storms today and then again tomorrow before those storm chances really start to lower for the second half of the week. Temperatures a little bit warmer with less rain and more dust in our atmosphere Tuesday and Wednesday.
All righty, Carly, thank you so much for all that. So if you missed out today, maybe you'll get some tomorrow. So to come here on 3 News at 5.